Hello and welcome to another UltraTech product training session. Today we're talking about the Ultra Twin IBC spill pallet. Before I get too far, it's probably a good idea for me to answer one question first. What the heck is an IBC? IBC stands for Intermediate Bulk Container. They're also commonly known as totes or tanks. These things right here are IBCs. IBCs are used for storage of chemicals similarly to 55-gallon drums, just on a larger scale. So in order to capture spills from these larger containers, this IBC spill pallet has a containment capacity of 535 gallons. That means it will comply with EPA spill containment regulations for up to and including 535-gallon totes. I don't think they even make them that big, but if they do, you'll be compliant with this pallet. If you're not familiar with those regulations, I'm going to add a link below to a different video that explains the regs in detail. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about the product, shall we? As the name implies, this is a spill pallet designed to accommodate two IBCs. It is rotationally molded using linear low-density polyethylene. There are two identical work surfaces where tanks can be placed. Each one is a 52-inch by 52-inch space and can hold up to 8,000 pounds. Now, I mentioned earlier that the Ultra Twin IBC spill pallet has a containment capacity of 535 gallons. But there's one important item to note in regard to the containment sump. Although it may look like two separate containment areas, it is actually just one large sump. This is very important to know so that any chemicals that are stored on top of the pallet are compatible. They don't necessarily have to be the same, they just have to be compatible, so that in the off chance that they both leak and the spilled chemicals mix, there's not any dangerous or hazardous reactions. Okay, you see these two sets of slots in the front of the spill pallet? Those are designed to hold an optional item we call the bucket shelf. So this piece simply slides into those slots and locks into place. Now, when the IBCs that are placed on top of the twin IBC spill pallet are used for dispensing, the bucket shelf is in place to catch any incidental leaks or spills that may occur. But wait, there's more. If the bucket shelf or shelves are ordered with the pallet, we will drill a hole in the spill pallet and a corresponding hole in the bucket shelf. We will also include a bulkhead fitting like this. After the pallet has arrived at its destination, slide the bucket shelf into place and then screw the bulkhead fitting into the two holes. Now, if there's a catastrophic leak or spill, the bucket shelf will first fill up and then eventually start to overflow into the spill pallet sump via that bulkhead fitting. Cool, huh? So why would you choose the Ultra Twin IBC spill pallet instead of one of our other IBC spill pallets? Probably stating the obvious, but more than likely it would be because of a need to provide containment for two tanks without having to buy two separate single IBC spill pallets. Why wouldn't you choose the twin IBC spill pallet? The same reason that makes it attractive could also make it fall short of the top choice. At over 10 feet long, this spill pallet could prove to be a bit unwieldy in a more crowded environment. Other products to consider? The Ultra IBC Spill Pallet Plus is a top choice for just about any IBC containment application. This option would, of course, require you to buy 2 units to be an equivalent to the Ultra Twin IBC spill pallet. If outdoor or lockable containment is of interest, the Ultra Twin IBC hardtop uses the twin IBC spill pallet as its base, but also has a rotomolded top attached. There are links below to both of these products should you care to look into them further. Thank you for your attention. Look for other product training videos on our YouTube channel.